What is going on, everyone? It is me, Bullish Investor, again back with another daily market update. Today is July 25th, 2022. Crypto's not looking so good right now. We are finally back up below the 1 trillion mark for the total crypto market cap. Being above 1 trillion was great. I think above 1 trillion is a good territory for us. Below that, it looks very bearish. As you can see, the market is down quite substantially. The 24-hour volume is up quite a bit from where we were at yesterday. I think around 50 billion. Now we're at 76 billion 24-hour volume. That high volume, but the crypto market's not doing very well. It's down 6% on the day. Right now, Bitcoin's down almost 6% on the day. Ethereum's down 8%. BNB's down 6%. Everything's down like 6%, 10% on Solana, 11%, almost 12% on Polygon. Man, it's not looking so great. Top gainer is Trust Wallet token, only up 3%. Everything else is down except for obviously stablecoins because they stay the same. Let's go check out crypto bubbles. Not a good sign. It looks very, very bad. Seeing all red across the entire market except for Trust Wallet coin up here up 4.5%. Everything else, though, is down. It's kind of expected. I told you guys something like this is going to be happening. I think it's still going to get worse. On the week, though, we are going back down. On the past week, if you guys have seen last videos, we've been up quite a bit. Most coins were up like maybe 10, 20, 30% on the week. Now we are finally crossing back down again to the negatives. Not looking so good for crypto right now, but I do think it's going to keep dropping. Not 100% sure, but I did tell you guys that a drop is coming, and here's a little bit of a drop. Crypto Fear and Greed Index is down quite a bit from yesterday. It's down to 26, which is 4 points less than yesterday. Same thing last week for 30, and last month was 14. So we're still better than we were at last month, but we are dropping from where we were at last week. Crypto Slam, the NFT marketplace right now. Electric Sheep, never heard of this project in my life, up 60,000% change in 24-hour volume. Absolutely insane. I might have to check this one out after the video. Ethereum up 26%, probably because Electric Sheep. And then Solana's down 2%, but still 41,000 transactions. Flow 51%. These always kind of just fluctuate a lot because it's just the amount of change that happens, the amount of trading that happens on the blockchain, and the amount of transactions are usually the same depending on if there's a hype collection or not. But yeah, let's get into the articles. So we got Hollywood producer was scamming crypto investors to maintain his extravagant lifestyle. Okay, this is something that's honestly, it hasn't happened. This isn't the first time we're hearing about this. Lots of people have done this. So apparently this Hollywood producer from Atlanta, Ryan Felton, I've never heard of him, has pleaded guilty to obtaining $2.4 million by scamming cryptocurrency investors. Very, very bad stuff here. Of course, if people see an opportunity to make money, they're going to try and scam you to make money. It's sad to see the world we live in. So Felton was charged with multiple counts of wire fraud, securities fraud, and money laundering. He admitted to channeling the funds towards funding his lavish lifestyle. So I might have to look this guy up after this video, but apparently this guy scammed a bunch of his followers and crypto investors to buy... where was it here? They're buying some crypto coin or something where he ended up getting some sort of money out of it or something like that. Right here. He was in an ICO, so initial coin offering for a streaming platform dubbed Flix, with a promise that the company had potential to surpass Netflix. And then notably, the money was wired to his account where Felton opted in for all the cash purchases of 1.5 million residents and a $180,000 Ferrari and a $58,000 Chevy Tahoe and approximately $30,000 in diamond jewelry. So as soon as he got the money, he basically blew it and stole the money from his followers. And now he is getting, he's pleading guilty to it. So he's probably gonna get some maybe jail time, maybe a big fine. Who knows? I might have to look into that more after the video. So some good news here. Bitcoin hodlers not selling as Bitcoin sharks heavily accumulate sats in the dip. So if you don't know what hodl means, basically it's a definition for hold on for dear life. So hold on, and then for is just silence for dear life. So basically, right now we're in a bear market, so you can see everyone's kind of just holding on to the crypto as it goes down. So we're basically holding on for dear life, praying that it goes up again someday, which I think most of us, almost all of us think it will go up long term, which is why we're all holding our Bitcoin and Ethereum, whatever you're buying in. So sentiment reveals that Bitcoin sharks collectively hold 4.29 million coins, as in Bitcoin. So that's a lot of money, by the way. 4.29 million Bitcoin. That's a lot. So whales are basically buying the dip. Everyone's buying the dip, and they're holding and holding and holding. El Salvador, I think, has added like hundreds of thousands of Bitcoins to his wallet. He believes that Bitcoin is going to be a good coin long term. It's actually going to survive the bear run or bear market. So Bitcoin binary CDD indicator shows long-term holders are not selling, which, I mean, if you bought Bitcoin way back at like a few $100, I mean, it would be no point to really sell now because it's already at such a high price. You're already up so much. You know where it's probably going to go because you've been an investor in it for so long. So you might as well just hold it, wait till it goes back up, and then sell it for a bigger profit than where it's at right now, which we all believe it will go up to at least 100,000 in the future. I'm not saying it's going to happen this year. It won't, but it probably will happen within the next 5 or 10 years. So let's get into the next article. We got a really interesting article here. We got Metaverse real estate sales grow to over $5 billion by 2026, new study suggests. So basically the Metaverse real estate sector is starting to grow a little bit right now. It kind of seems dumb if you guys have, if this is the first time you're hearing about this, there's actually real estate you can buy in the Metaverse. People are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. I think people have spent millions of dollars on these houses in the Metaverse. Metaverse isn't even a real thing yet. It's just a flashy word to throw around right now. But basically, these experts predict that by 2026, the market value of these real estate properties in the Metaverse will increase to $5.37 billion by 2026, which honestly, I do think it probably will happen. I've seen a lot of things going on in the Metaverse that could be crazy. Apparently, Dubai is also going to be starting to work in the Metaverse. I made a video about that previously. But stuff like this is going to be huge if they actually plan on implementing this smartly and effectively, and they actually build some great things inside the Metaverse. They provide jobs, maybe fun activities, stuff you can do in the Metaverse, and it would actually be worth your time to have a real estate property in the Metaverse. Maybe you can make passive income on it. Maybe it's somewhere you can go and do something. I'm not even sure how it works because the Metaverse is just a game, so why would you want to spend the same amount of money you could buy a house in real life with in a game when you can't really, like, you can like feel the walls in your real house, right? You can't feel the walls in the Metaverse because it's not real. But I still think it's cool. I hope I hope something good comes out of all this. If the Metaverse does become a real thing, I want to try and get into it because I think it would be a cool thing to get into. But yeah, let's get on to the next article. So we got Bitcoin, Cardano, XRP, Ether plunge ahead of this week's interest rate decision. So I did say that these crypto markets probably going to be dumping quite soon. I don't really know why they started pumping after the huge inflation rate of 9.1%. After I saw the 9.1% inflation come out after the CPI index report, I'm surprised to see that crypto was pumping after that. I thought it was going to be dumping, and now it kind of is. I think we were just seeing kind of a recovery pump as of the week before. That was pretty bad, as we're in a pretty bad bear market as of right now. So I do expect this to go back down to probably where it was at before I started pumping, and then we'll probably level out there for a little bit, maybe a few weeks, maybe a month or two. Not 100% sure. I'm not a financial advisor, just completely what I'm throwing out there. This is what I think is probably going to happen in the market. I think it's going to go back down to probably 10 or 15K Bitcoin. Everything else to kind of be at the same level, right? Ethereum might be at 1,000, below 1,000, right? Solana might be $15, $20, right? I'm not 100% sure. I'm just throwing random prices out there. But I think we'll be at those levels. Eventually, then we'll stabilize for a little bit. And that's the accumulation phase. That's where everyone's going to be buying and holding and buying and buying. DCA, dollar cost averaging, into your positions more and more and more. And then eventually, when the market starts to slowly recover, you will have the best buying opportunity you will probably ever have for the rest of your life. Because I don't think, after we go down to the levels we're going to go down to, I don't believe we are going to hit them ever again, unless there is a ginormous crash. But even if there is, I don't think we are going to go down as low as we're going to go down soon. I think the lowest in the future, the lowest we could ever see Bitcoin could hopefully be 50,000 in the future. Obviously, that's when Bitcoin's above 100,000. There's 1 billion investors in crypto. Everyone believes about it. Elon Musk is tweeting cryptocurrency to the moon. He has an NFT as his profile picture, right? There's an NFT of a Doge on his rocket going to Mars, right? That we don't know what's really going to happen, but I do think stuff like that is possible, right? And if all that stuff does happen, there could be some big gains in the entire crypto and NFT space. And last article here, we got Celsius and Do Kwon get hit with yet another class action lawsuit by the US law firm. So Celsius basically stole a bunch of investors' money. They didn't really steal, but they went bankrupt and they're not paying out the investors that lost money. So they're getting sued for that. And Do Kwon was the investor of Terra Luna, or not the investor, the inventor of Terra Luna and Terraform Labs, which basically went to zero. If you didn't hear about Luna, I'll load up the price right now. It's actually LUNC, because they made another Luna that's not doing good either. But this coin basically went straight to zero. It was worth $116 at one point, and it crashed all the way down to zero, where it's worth nothing now. Terrible stuff. I actually did buy. I had like maybe 2 Luna at like $100. So I lost the 2 Luna, but if you heard about my story where I made all of it back, then it's in one of the other videos I posted about. I got like an 18,000% gain on Luna somehow. I think it was a glitch. But Luna basically now they're having a class action lawsuit against the creator of Terra Luna and Celsius. Where was that article here? So these guys both kind of, like, I'm not going to say scammed a bunch of people, but they kind of did. And honestly, it kind of seems right for a class action lawsuit to happen against Celsius and Do Kwon. I don't think they were working together in any way. It's just both of these places, both like Do Kwon and Celsius, had some bad things going on that the SEC and the U.S. law firm are looking into and trying to push them and say like, hey, what happened here? Like, so that is it for today's daily market update. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you want to get started investing in crypto, go check out the links in the description. I also have a link down there if you want to get started doing some passive income, making some videos. I'll probably be making a separate video about that, where you can make some passive income off of YouTube without making your own videos, without showing your own face. There is a website down there if you want to try it out and make some videos. But I'll probably make a separate video dedicated just to that if you want to make some passive income. So let me know if you want to see that in the comments below. Hopefully you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Peace.